imagination and fantasy. Yeah. There's so much imagination, there's so much fantasy and flair. Imagination and flair, lack a bit of imagination and fantasy. Imagination and fantasy. Yeah. There's so much imagination, with so much fantasy and flair. Imagination and flair, lack a bit of imagination and fantasy.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening. Boys, thanks for having me.
You're supposed to say good evening, Dane. Yeah.
Well, good evening. That's better.
Yeah. Welcome back to episode 21.
We've taken refuge where the only place we know, Joe.
Yeah, home.
Home of football.
Home of football in Perth.
At HBF Park.
Yes, as the sun sets.
Also known as Perth Rectangular Stadium.
Yes, also.
Yeah. Or Perth Oval. Has a lot of names.
Has a lot of names, yeah.
We're joined by a guest whose name is Dean Evans.
Dean Evans, my boss.
Yeah. Boss, I got you, Trent. Thanks for having me, boys.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure. Never a chore.
Yeah, so Dean owns the football centre, which is like a training institute in Perth, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
It's like an indoor centre?
Indoor centre, we do everything there. So from five-a-side games to coaching sessions, birthday parties, you name it, we try and cover everything.
Yeah, do you do like 21st or?
Well, hold on. To be, it's in the works. It's in the works.
Interesting.
We won't go too far into it, but potentially.
Freeze at the football centre might be a possibility.
That could happen. We just got to maybe limit the number, limit the crowd, you know.
For the meantime, at least, yeah.
For the meantime, yeah.
But yeah, Dean also played for Perth Glory once upon a time.
Quite a story to tell you have, Dean.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll get into it right away, boys, but
we can ease into it.
We'll ease into it, yeah. No, had a bit of time here, which was great.
Well, you're also Trent's boss as well.
So usually we joke about, I say something stupid, I'm going to get fired. But now we'll know if I say something that bad.
He can't do anything naughty. But I remember Joey listening to the Sokkah podcast. Joey had a bit of a crack at the football centre trainer.
What did he say?
I didn't like it.
I probably.
He said it was too hot.
Oh,
and I was like,
have you played indoor?
Do you know what? Fair enough. I have. But do you know people who say that?
Yep.
It's just that means they're unfit.
You
know what I mean? They can't get around the pitch. They're unfit. They haven't gone to the gym enough. You know,
it's the only
not enough cardio.
The only session they do all week.
Fair enough.
You know?
Well, I can't do cardio now because like the gym's closed.
Come to the centre. That's also close.
Yeah, that's why I don't like to run around around NIB. Well, like the sun's just too hot.
If you want to lose weight, come to the centre.
Yeah. I can't now though. Because
everything's closed.
Yep. Everything's coronavirus.
Joe, what kit are you wearing?
I'm wearing a Scotland kit.
Oh no, that's bad accent.
That's shocking.
I think it's alright. Scotland, Haggis, freedom.
I don't know.
That's what I know about Scotland. I think.
I don't know about that one.
But yeah, Trent, you're wearing a Chelsea kit.
I am. This is very, very nice.
That's pre-Abramovich, I want to say.
That's like what's the Italian? What's his name? The Baldy.
Vialli.
That's that era, I think.
I don't know if
maybe a bit of Zola.
Bit of Zola.
Dean, what are you wearing?
West Ham. Come on.
West Ham, yeah.
This is
nice. This is
probably 1960s Trevor Brook in time.
Not sure who Trevor Brook is, but
I'm sweating.
Yeah.
It's a hot day.
I
did it for the cause. You know what I mean?
You should wear it when you're playing at the centre, because like you lose some more weight if you need to.
I'm not in that. Actually,
like
seeing as the season's been cancelled.
Yeah.
Might need a new pre-season.
It's like, what do you do in your spare time now?
It's a good question. I did a few push-ups today. 30
home gym challenge.
There's a few home gym challenges online.
Yeah.
A few mates that are running a few. So
Joe, are you doing anything at home?
I actually did a few push-ups today.
A few in the morning?
Yeah, in the morning to like wake myself up to like just knock out 15.
Okay. Did you get up at 7:50?
7:30.
20 push-ups and then onto the desk?
Pretty much. Like before I start working from home, I knock out some push-ups.
Okay.
And like, yeah, I'm good to go. But we need to get back to the kits though, actually. Because me and Trent, we're both wearing kits from
Vintage Soccer Shirts Australia.
Yeah.
VintageSoccerShirtsAU.com to get 10% off at the checkout. Use Sokkah in capital letters.
Yep.
SOKKAH.
Yeah, as a promo code, and you get 10% off.
You will.
Decent, boys.
Yeah. So we got to drop these off, which is awesome.
Yeah, by the owner. He's like a young fella as well.
What is he?
Yeah, I was expecting like an old dude.
Entrepreneur.
No, it was like a young dude, which was like, yeah, big ups.
Now, Joe, in this time of confusion, some people might need to live stream an event.
I think you're right, Trent.
I think you're right. So our sponsor, Streamgate Live Streaming Australia, has you covered. A premium live streaming service in Australia. Can monetize your event with a pay-per-view, a subscription, stream in many languages, different audio tracks, a custom-built stream page that can incorporate sponsors. All social media platforms are covered pretty much. Post-stream analytics and loads of other features. The studio's 5 minutes from the Sydney CBD. I'm not sure if they're closed, but they're definitely live streaming events, Joe.
Yep.
Big ups, Dennis. Fernandez. So there you go.
Yeah, big ups. Do you live stream your events, Dean?
Was
the wedding
live
live
streaming. The wedding. Oh, do you know what? We did watch the final of the night series at our wedding.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There was a few boys. Look, we were going to get on the projector, but I thought maybe not the right time for it. I was thinking about it though.
Yeah.
I did ask with the missus, but she wasn't too fond of it.
So Joe was very pleased that he won some money on your game.
Joey,
Yeah.
decent.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I just wanted to ask.
That's not allowed. It's not allowed in well, maybe for you because you're a
for me,
spectator. That's fine.
Yeah. Like you can't bet on your own
Definitely
game.
can't
That's
do
not
that.
allowed, yeah.
So,
Can't
Joe,
do
do you want
that.
to thank Dean and Sarah for their...
Thank you, Dean, for inviting your whole team.
Thanks,
to
Sarah.
Sydney. And Sarah
Thanks
as well.
to the wife. Yeah.
Yep, Sarah.
Yep.
Without her, nothing's possible. It's true. Joe, should we also thank our patron producers?
Yep.
I'll
Have you
shout
written
them
them
out.
down? I like your diary as well.
So
Trent.
this is a
It's
travel
cute.
diary, and now I thought I'm not going travelling now. So
That's everyday life, that diary now.
this is what I was working on today.
Oh, Treno.
Let me shout out the patron producers. Hold on, let's get to page 1.
So off memory, there's Ben Robson,
There is Ben Robson.
Ben Krizik.
There is.
Ah, Mr. Krizik.
We had a new Harry's joined us.
Yeah, big ups, Harry.
He hasn't joined the Discord yet. But Jacob Colangelo, Fraser Marnham, Jordan Smith, David Clark, Andrea, Jordan Waters, Glenn Olivero, Taylor Morris, Dennis Fernandez, Cardia Stote, Ben Krizik, Natasha Williams, Ben Robbo, Robson and Harry. Thank you for producing the show for us.
Thank you, guys.
We hope you're staying safe.
Yeah.
And
Try to stay like 1.5 meters away. We're about a metre away from each other.
We're doing okay. Just
at least a minute, we're trying.
no direct contact.
That's true. We're in the open air, so
Yeah.
you know,
Should be alright.
we're safe that way. Now, Dean, tell us in a long story short. Perth
be tough.
Glory, Hong Kong, back to Perth Glory, a few injuries in the way.
Yeah.
So you started with the youth team.
Yeah, so when I was 17, the first inaugural season, I think it was 07, 08, 2007, 2008, where Gareth Navin was the head coach. So got signed by him at that stage with Reece Vitier as well.
Yes. Reece will come on the
co-owner.
podcast.
Reece hasn't got a shout yet, so fair enough. I wouldn't have him please at the moment. Anyway, back to my story. 2007, 2008, I made my debut with the first team. Away to Brisbane at Suncorp. 20,000 people was awesome, great feeling. And then
You play against Matt Mackay.
Matt Mackay. Honestly, I came on as a sub.
Did you
and
have your shirt tucked in still?
Still did.
Yeah. Fair.
He was in his prime then. So, well, I just come on fresh. He was still getting around the pitch. I couldn't catch him. But yeah, from there I played the next 2 years with the youth team, which was great. I didn't really get another crack with the first team, which was unfortunate at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But that's football. It happens. Coaches got changed. I then went away to Hong Kong, where I had an awesome time. I played against. Am I doing it?
Yeah, you are.
I mean, the team
This
trainer.
is what we came
Is
in
that
for.
why he's wearing the Chelsea shirt?
Yeah, he's just a
Is that
Chelsea
why-
fan, I
is that why-
think, but-
okay.
Who'd you play against?
So I was lucky enough to play in a pre-season tournament against Chelsea and Aston Villa. Sorry, I'll correct that. Chelsea and Blackburn Rovers.
Blackburn. Okay.
How do you get Blackburn Rovers and Aston Villa?
Aston Villa were also there, so
Oh, okay,
I was
okay,
thinking
okay,
about
okay,
them at the
okay,
time,
yeah.
but you know, maybe
Because I was thinking like the colours are different.
colours
but
are so different.
yeah.
I was like West Ham.
Yeah.
I'm sweating. Everything, you know. But yeah, Chelsea. So Frank Lampard, John Terry, Drogba, Torres. I think had just signed for him. So
Yeah.
the full squad, the full quota of
Full
players.
boys.
And I'd just come from a youth season, so
Yeah.
youth glory to then playing against them. I was like, oh, okay,
Starstruck.
60,000
Not bad.
people. It's pretty surreal. So that was awesome.
Who was in your team?
Was this?
Did you even remember them?
We actually had a player that played in Spain. What's his name? I forgot. That's a good question.
Was this for Kichi or the other one?
For Kichi,
Okay.
yeah. So I played for Kichi and Josep Gombau.
Oh,
So he was my coach. He was my coach at the time, Josep Gombau. Unbelievable person.
Legend.
Absolute legend. So he'd brought a few Spanish boys over and one had come from La Liga. I forget his name because we had a nickname for him, but I totally forget. But he played for like Villarreal, so he played for some big clubs
That's
there
so
too.
cool.
Do you guys still keep in touch?
Not really. So up until once I'd signed for the first team under an injury replacement contract, he was the manager of Adelaide United.
Yeah.
So when I saw him, we gave each other a big hug, and it was just like old times, you know. What a guy! What a guy! But yeah,
That's not bad.
That was a pretty cool time.
Yeah,
pretty cool
for
time.
for sure.
But like, thinking about like that pre-season tournament, what else did you do in Hong Kong?
So no, I ended up going back and signing for a different team, and I stayed there for the year, which was great. Played there. The culture was awesome. Look, the standard of the football was different. I'd say at the time the locals weren't the best of players. But then I thought the foreigners really brought the standard up, and it was really competitive. But I loved every bit of time I spent there. And to be honest, when I look back, I probably should have stayed there a bit longer, but I didn't. I chose to go on a different path, and you make those choices.
Because like the food there would have been awesome, wouldn't it?
Food was unreal. But you know what? Believe it or not, it's quite westernised.
Yeah, because it used to be like England or like a Commonwealth country. Now it's like go give them like to China or something.
Yeah. Well, look, there's two parts of Hong Kong. There was Hong Kong Island, and there was an island called Kowloon, which was more like your locals that lived on that side, whereas Hong Kong was your western feel, which was I always try to get around there. So that was great.
Would you go back?
I've been back a few times just for holidays with some mates a few years ago.
I wouldn't go now because of all the protests.
Well, I'm sure that's sort of out of the way, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't think that's
it might be sorted out.
In their list of priorities, I don't know.
I don't think it's number one.
Yeah, to be honest, that's fallen off a cliff.
You might be onto something.
How to leave the country with Joe.
So that was awesome. That time was great. I ended up back here when I was 23, and I re-signed. Well, not re-signed. I signed a pro for the Glory under Ali Edwards. So Ali Edwards was coach at the time.
Was that when you were injured?
I'd played a full season for Sterling prior, and that's where Ali thought he obviously brought me in and signed me. And then going from that to then a full season to the A-League, I think my body was probably needing that rest, which it didn't get.
It's all the food in Hong Kong as well, maybe.
Look, I had that 2-year break, you know what I mean? So that was smart times. But that was sad because it's injuries and that happens in football. Osteitis pubis, and that was
friend of the show, osteitis pubis.
Yeah. Who?
Friend of the show.
Oh, Trenos. Trenos has had his fair share. And look, it's not nice. You can't actually do anything, and it frustrates you, but you get on with it. And now I'm back playing with the mighty Athena.
Captain of Floreat Athena, Dinas.
Now, so for Floreat Athena, they're a team in the WA NPL, and they're traditionally like a Greek team.
Yep.
They are traditionally Greek, yes.
So along with that comes the canteen.
Yep.
Oof. Floreat canteen is definitely like top tier in WA at least.
What? Tell me about it, because I don't get the privilege to eat at the canteen.
I had a burger there once, top notch.
Burgers there, kebabs, or like the Souvlaki.
Well,
top
I think they'd run out of
Amazing.
Souvlaki at the time, so I played and then the game after.
Yeah.
I don't know what it compares that to the Greek clubs in Melbourne, because Fox Sports always used to talk the Souvlaki.
Yeah, it's like Green Gully, not
Bentley
Green Gully.
Greens?
Bentley Greens, I
Greek?
think, have like a good like kebab thing going.
I'm not going to lie, after our FFA Cup game in Adelaide, they were also a Greek team.
Oh yeah, they were too.
Unbelievable feast, like everything. Lamb on the spit, pitas, just proper Greek, It was awesome. It was awesome.
So what team? So that was last FFA Cup run. What was the team you played against?
We played against Adelaide Olympic.
That's right.
Adelaide
were they blue and
Olympic.
white as well?
Their home strip was all blue, and I think their away strip was all white. So
did you guys get pumped that game as well, or am I thinking of?
No, that was well, Joe, this is a close game.
Mate, have you not heard this game?
How many goals did Dean score?
You scored the free kick.
Don't ask me there. Come on, boys.
Because when this game was happening, I was refereeing at the football centre. Reece was there. We had who was on the desk? Elise was on the desk, and we were live streaming it on KO.
I did get that tag. I did get the tag.
And then what happened? There was a forfeit. So we went. So in one of the games, we had like an hour to kill. Went on the TV, watched your free kick. It was you only scored the free kick at that stage, but it was very good.
It was a pretty sad game to be involved in.
I remember watching. Because you guys lost in extra time.
Mate,
you were up 2-0.
We were 2-0 up, 3-2 down, 3-3. They had a man sent off.
Yeah.
Penalty.
And the penalty was bollocks, wasn't it?
We shouldn't have let it got to them.
Kurt Adams refereeing that one.
Who was that? It was an A-League ref.
It was actually.
And no. I forget his name. Younger boy. Oh, maybe not younger, but.
You had a few words from that game.
Yeah, I don't really want to say what I thought of him at the time. You know what I mean?
A few seasons ago, I was actually like your linesman 1 or 2 times, and you always said nice things to me.
Yeah, well, you got a old Trinity boy. I remember your face, so I had to.
Yeah. Didn't select me in the first team though.
Well, look, at the time you were running for the same position as Trento. Like, who am I going to pick? You know what I mean?
Fair point.
Treno's the modern day Pirlo, you know.
Yeah.
All good. Pirlo. I'd say Pirlo.
Yeah,
Pirlo, yeah.
yeah. Because like after that, I went on to captain the seconds team.
Yeah.
Won the league. Yeah. Which I could say.
How did I go?
How did the ones team end up? Dan?
We were.
I'm gonna say. Do you know where
8 points clear?
we were 8 points clear at the halfway?
Halfway point. So Dan was my coach in year 12.
He wasn't my coach because he dropped me.
We were 8 points clear in the PSA.
Who let us down, Trent? Do you remember?
I remember. We're not naming names.
We're gonna name and shame. I think it was an away game at Guildford.
Oh no.
Who do you think?
Old mate Ben Pellizzari.
Pellizzari. Do you remember that penalty, Trent?
So we beat Guildford. Was it 6-0 when we were at home?
6-0 at home, comfortable. Maybe 7.
Maybe 7.
Comfortable as.
We go away to Guildford. Rainy day, muddy
Small
field,
pitch.
small field.
Tactical battle.
It was a tactical battle, was Dean. We get a penalty early on. We're cruising, really. We go 1-0 down.
We were 1-0 down, Trent.
We were 1-0 down. I thought so. We're playing well. I still thought we were
I
playing
wasn't confident, Joe.
Yeah. It was just like a classic. It was like playing at Stoke, I think.
It's Stoke.
It was. The Guildford and Stoke. Very similar.
Yep. Continue.
Ben Pellizzari gets a penalty. He's our top goal scorer at this point. Did he win the golden slipper? Or was it Nick?
The golden shoe.
Isn't the golden slipper?
Yeah, that's
That's horse racing,
Yeah, that's
isn't
horse.
it?
Yeah.
The golden boot. That's what I just play on words.
Golden boot. Was it him or Nick? Or Charlotte?
I can't remember.
But
But anyway,
probably-
our top goal scorer skied it. Skied the bar. So Ben is watching.
Maybe we'll watch.
You know, think about it.
Did a bud
That was
job.
my first season too, Benny.
You really lost Dean the job.
Literally 2 years in, sacked.
And it all went back to that game.
all down to that game, Treno.
Oh, goodness. So, more importantly, Dean, how often do you get your haircut?
Oh, do you know what? So every 2 to 3 weeks, because at the moment of my age, I've just turned 30.
Just turned 30.
And for some reason, there's these little shiny spots coming through. I
Joe,
don't know if
you get those?
Not yet. Like,
Haven't
okay.
hit that
Probably
age.
give me like a few more months, and like I'll definitely see some for sure.
Okay.
They're nice little grey spots.
Yeah.
I like to call them, Treno.
So you got to trim it regularly.
Got to trim it regularly, every 2 to 3 weeks. But before my wedding, I had to do it not as short as I'd like to.
Yeah, okay.
Just to look after, the mother-in-law.
So, because your wedding was in Sydney, did you go to your local barber in Perth, or did you trust a new one in Sydney?
See, I was
Great
before
question.
before I'd arrived in Sydney, I was trialing hair places in
Okay.
Sydney.
Oh,
So I was quite smart.
okay.
I was quite tactical in what I was doing and set out to do. And yeah, I found the right guy that looked after me on the day.
Very good.
But then before I left, I went again, skin fade.
That's brave.
But you know what? It got rid of these greys for. Look, I haven't had a haircut for like 3 or 4 weeks. How good's that?
So with like coronavirus now, like, do you get haircuts like as often? Because like I might like ease off. I might instead of every 2 weeks, I might go every 3 weeks.
I kind of
now.
feel like supporting my hairdresser, going
Like,
back and
but so
getting
if you're
another
not going to go
Distancing,
out
isn't it?
anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
You're breaking that rule
Mm.
of
Yeah.
social distancing, so it's a tricky one.
How do you cut hair from
So we're not supposed to get haircuts.
No
2 meters
haircuts.
away?
No
Oh, unless they get like those like extendable arms. No, but that's not going to work, is it?
I don't know where they're going to get those, Joe. I don't know where they're going to get
Because like a few of like the other guys we've had on, they go to like Main Street barbers, and they
Okay.
said it's quite good there. Where do you go?
Me, for so you know Chris Saldaris plays for the
Yeah, he's like the
Floreat first
keeper.
team.
Yeah.
His partner,
Yep.
Sarah Baydoun.
Shout
Shout out Sarah Baydoun. She cuts my hair. She looks after me. She looks after most of the boys in the team, and
I like that.
she does a pretty good job. So
Who's the coach at Floreat now?
Ante Kovacevic. So
Was he an old glory guy,
old
like a
glory
centre back?
boy? Yep.
Yeah,
He
fair play.
played 2 years, 3 years maybe, or maybe a year. I'm not sure. But yeah, he was.
Possibly 2.
How's he
centre back.
going? He's going good.
Yeah, no, great. He's changed a lot since being there. I think he knows the players, knows the league
Yeah.
quite well, and
Which is important.
I'm guessing he's Greek as well.
he's.
Oh, no,
no.
That's
No, that's
Croatian.
Croat. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's definitely not great.
It's like one of the former Yugoslavia countries.
But
Like, we can say that.
he did have a good spell at Athena where he played there as well.
Okay.
So
Club-
he was
club legend.
over east, I
he
think.
played
Well, he
in
was
the
like
old
involved.
NSL. I'm sure at Melbourne Knights.
I think he was a coach at Adelaide or Victory, I want to say. Or he was like behind the scenes or
yeah
something.
at Adelaide United.
Adelaide, yeah.
Adelaide United. I think he was doing a similar role to Burnsy
Yeah, like
That
director.
Birdsey does.
Director
yeah,
of
like
football,
director of football.
just everything.
Yeah.
I think Bruce Gite has taken that role
Has he?
at Adelaide.
Yes.
Yeah, like everyone says he's doing well.
Yeah, he looks the
Gite.
part. He looks good. Looks good in the photo. So.
Do you see yourself as a director of football one day, Jane?
For a big club.
I don't know,
are you
whoever.
saying, Joey?
I don't know, just like as a job title.
Not really, to be honest.
Not really.
No.
You're happy with the football
I
centre?
like my football centre. I like youth football and coaching.
You know, I've always wondered this about the football centre. Like every now and then when you're bored, you just like go down and just like practice like your free kicks.
See,
or-
everyone said that. Everyone asked that question. To be honest, at the start we did.
Yeah.
We did a lot.
Yeah.
First 2 to 3 months we were there smashing balls, this, that and the other. After that, I think we just wanted a bit of a step back.
Yeah. You're just like overtraining your free kicks. And
Overtraining. I was thinking about it too much on game day, and I wasn't in my zone.
Yeah.
So it wasn't happening for me. So I took a step back.
But like pre-football centre and like post, have you noticed you've been scoring more or less like free kicks?
I
in
think
that
I
time,
think
or-
more. To be honest.
You reckon more, Trent?
Well, they've been, well, to be honest, everything's filmed more since
Yeah,
then.
and
There's
I think-
there's a lot more coverage of it.
I think I'm getting more onus and what's the word? I'm getting well looked after when I go back to my club, and they're like, "Yeah, Dean, you're on free kicks."
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okay, I'll take
Because
it."
are you captain as well?
I am.
How'd you get that?
To be fair, my best man Ludo, I bullied him.
Yeah.
I
Bullet him out of the captaincy.
Bullied him out of the captaincy. He was like, "Look, I don't really want it." I was like, "To be fair, you're not really a captain.
Fair enough.
don't hold the values and roles for it." So I
Yeah.
thought, you know what, shove aside. I'll take it.
Fair play.
Not sure if I have the same capabilities to be a captain either, to be honest.
Oh god. Now, Dean, you told me once, I think when you were coaching me at Trinity, but pre-game meal.
Yes.
Now, can I think of what it was?
Yeah, give me yours,
Guess
but
what I think it is.
I've changed.
I'm gonna
Okay.
get. I'm
I
gonna
have
guess
changed.
Trent is like a quinoa salad or
No,
like
no, this
something
is,
like
this
that.
is what Dean told me his pre-game meal was.
Yeah, go on.
Is that
Well,
if I remember, it was a morning at Aquinas. This is what you told me
okay, go.
when I was on the bench. Start on the bench.
Sorry, Trent.
And I was dropped to the second team.
Joey still hadn't made his debut yet.
so it was pasta the night before.
Good.
Sushi in the morning.
Oh, no.
You-
Way off.
Way off?
Well, okay. All right. So
Okay.
It's expensive
Where
though.
do you
Like
want
every
to-
game, sushi.
where am I going here? So
So this is
like my younger days pre-meal or like
okay. This
current
is,
time.
I want two sets. So younger days pre-meal.
Younger
and then-
days, well, I was pretty strict. I'd always have pasta the night before.
Of course.
And the morning of, I'd usually have pasta.
Oh really?
So I'd wake up, if we had like a 3 p.m. game or whatever, I'd wake up, I'd eat at like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Pasta.
I'd have pasta.
Double.
Again.
What kind of pasta though? Because that's
I
important.
was pretty stock standard, like a spag bowl or like a penne arrabbiata.
All the arrabbiata, nice.
See that Italian slang I did there. And then after that, I'd go into like eggs and baked beans.
Right.
So I'd do two toasts with fried eggs
Yep.
and baked beans
Baked
on
beans.
top.
It's like when I played. This is maybe why I never made my debut in the first team. I just eat nothing in the morning.
Nah,
So I
you
feel
can't
like
do
the
that.
lighter I was, like the more faster I could run.
More aerodynamic.
Smart.
Exactly.
See now, look, I try to keep to my pasta in the morning still.
Really?
I
Okay.
try to. Not always the case though, because we work Saturday mornings.
So you do a 7:30 session in the centre.
7:30. So
would
I'll
you
eat.
before?
I'll eat at 6:15, 6 a.m.
I reckon that's actually probably good
a
though.
bowl of pasta.
Yeah, I reckon that
Um,
works.
So that's the thing. I won't eat again if PSA's on as well.
Yeah.
I won't eat till 12:30,
Exactly.
and that's when I could have a sushi.
Yeah,
So
yeah, okay.
from my Aquinas game, I'd usually go to Leedy,
Yeah.
have some sushi, literally rock up to my game and play.
I like
So
it.
it's not ideal prep, I'd say, being on your feet all day and then
Yeah.
playing. But
Well,
it's what you got to do.
there could be
Times
something
change.
to it. Could be something to it.
Yeah. Or you,
I reckon coaching in the morning. Yeah, because it's like
yes and no, because you're on your feet.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You're
There's some
you're
sort of-
always doing things.
So Trent, what's your pre-game meal?
My pre-game meal. Pasta the night before.
Yeah, okay. That seems like a common thing
yeah.
to do.
But like, I don't really mind what pasta. You know, bit of pasta della nonna. You know,
Okay.
some ears, some orecchiettis.
Some ears. What kind of ears, Trent?
You know, orecchietti, the ear pasta.
I've never had that.
Oh, really?
Oh, the ear pasta.
Yeah. Orecchietti.
No, I've never seen that. No, that's not like I'm Italian, but that's like
Okay.
next level.
Boys, tell me you've had the rigatoni from Sienna's.
I haven't.
Wait, Sienna's
rig-
Leadable.
Sienna's
Sienna's Leadable's trash, man.
Don't say
Oh,
that.
Don't
Don't
you
you
I'd
dare.
say it's the worst Italian restaurant in Perth.
Don't you dare. I'd have
There's like
to
Da
say
Vinci's in North Perth. That was horrible. That was like the same level as like Sienna's Leadable.
that's poor. I'd have to say Sienna's probably the most consistent batch of food that we have on a reg.
Is trash.
I think there'll be a lot of
interesting.
viewers that won't agree with you, Joey.
No,
Sorry.
Sienna's leader. Like the Sienna sisters in Mount Lawley. Yeah, I'll give that a
they-
go. That's
they-
done.
That's Ischia now.
That's things change without me knowing.
Mate,
But Sienna's leaderable is that's
when
not
was the
Italian food.
last time you've been?
Yeah, come on.
Oh,
Joe.
like 3 or 4 years
There
ago.
you go.
Oh,
There you go.
it's
You
too
didn't give
long
it a
ago.
chance. You probably had a bad batch of something. You know what? They're consistent.
No,
Go to Sienna's.
never.
Shout out.
Shout out to Sienna's. Go to
Sienna's.
support your local.
Bring
If
it to
Sienna's
anyone
do want
tonight.
to sponsor us though,
You know, so
they
what-
can.
Sponsor Treno. Just Treno.
just me, not Joe.
No, Joey.
So what we're planning to do is because lots of cafes are doing it tough. I reckon we're going to reach out to a few of them, get them to film inside the cafe and shout them out. I reckon it's a good idea.
Yeah, definitely.
Sienna's maybe.
Sienna's. Probably not the place
Maybe
to go
now.
now.
Maybe now not.
They won't accept Joey.
No, probably not.
All right. So passing that before I say any type. Avoid some nice, just like tomato-based sauce. You know, no cream.
Nothing too heavy.
None too heavy. In the morning, a little bit of fruit, a tiny. You could call it a fruit salad. You could.
Interesting.
And now this is where my mum Donna comes in. She makes us a mean protein healthy muffin, like big, right? Everything in there, oats. You got protein, got carbs, you got everything in there. One of those, and then a little double shot cappuccino number, maybe low fat, lactose free milk. There you go.
I was waiting for like the almond milk or something.
No. Dairy milk, just lactose free and low fat because the game.
Yeah, because like when I used to referee as well, like night before I just ate whatever was for dinner.
Yeah.
It could have been Zambreros, Nando's, whatever really.
Yeah.
Then morning I just had like a coffee.
Okay.
I'd referee the under 18s game.
Yeah.
Then lunchtime I'd have whatever was at the club canteen. If it was Floreat, it'd be like a Souvlaki. So the under 20s game I'd have lunch. then I'd be out there lining the first team.
So you do 18s then first team.
Yeah, not bad. I was there all day.
That's a long
With
day.
the Souvlaki pound you up. Not bad. Joe.
No, because like once you do warm up, it's it's like you're still digesting it, so like it's not bad.
Yeah. I always had to tread the line between eating too much and not enough. I kind of worked it out towards the end. The muffin.
The muffin.
The muffin.
How about halftime, Treno?
Halftime, a Gatorade, like
Gatorade?
a little bit of Gatorade water, and then I'd have a few snakes that'd be thrown around the dressing room.
That's the thing.
Do you guys prefer like snakes or oranges?
No, I think oranges was a big hit as a kid, wasn't it?
Yeah,
But not.
Not
really,
yeah, not
yeah.
We just get
Get
like
on.
because like I'm guessing like there's like not like mums there who like bring like the oranges into the changing room.
What if the boys just won it? Every week someone else.
You know my
brings it?
dad when he used to coach. They used
I
to
feel
have
like we could that could
That
definitely
could be
happen.
nice. Could be nice.
Yeah, like at Floreat we can like start that like one
The
player
orange trend?
brings in the oranges
No, I've
next
got a
week
better
someone
trend.
else.
I've got a better trend. You get the cafetiere and cannolis at halftime for the parents.
Ooh.
This is what my dad did when he used to coach. Cafetiere at halftime, cannolis.
Good man. Good man.
It's like when you were at Glory, like what was like the halftime snack there, if there was any?
We'd always have like, from memory, like nuts and like your snakes as well.
Nuts.
Always
I haven't heard of
Gatorade.
nuts before.
So they were big on. That was pre-match. So yeah, before the game, just before we were going out, there was always nuts there. Just your lollies. Players had, I guess, different routines they like to follow.
I always remember Victor Sokkah drinking one of those like liquid meals.
You know he's a
Okay.
real estate agent now. We played him in indoor soccer once. He absolutely like skilled us.
Great man, Victor. He's played at the football centre a few times.
Yeah, has he?
He has played there.
So yeah.
So when you were at Glory,
it's-
who were like the marquees there, or like the internationals?
At the time, 2013, who was there? Goodness.
That would have been like
See,
Pre-Fowler, or
I know
no,
Vuka
after
was there.
Fowler?
No, after Fowler. Vuka was in goals. I wouldn't. Yeah.
he was like fat back then though. Hey, he was like he
He did slim down.
Like he's buff now, but he was like a little bit like he was a little bit porky then. I would say.
He'd get in shape quick though. Like, doesn't matter what he did, he'd get in
Because
shape.
like
He'd work hard in
I
training.
just think he's big boned.
Yeah.
So even if you look at him now, he's a big guy, but he's like built like a tank. I feel like.
Most of the Glory goalkeepers have.
Do you know who was there at the time actually? Sydney Sciola. Do you remember him?
Legend.
Yeah, Sydney. Do you remember him, left footer?
Yeah. Do you keep in touch with him?
Not really. I follow him on Facebook.
Okay.
Does he follow you though?
Well, of course he does. He
Yeah,
likes
that's
my.
good.
He likes my stuff.
He'll be at the football centre
Come
one
on, man.
day.
He likes my stuff.
Sydney Sciola, he was a legend.
He was a great
So I'm
guy.
thinking then Sydney Sciola, Shane Smelts.
Smeltsy was there. Yes.
Yes.
Good Treno.
Okay.
You actually got a better memory than me.
Then that would have been
Smeltsy,
McGarry.
like McGarry was there.
Todd
Burnsy
Howard.
was there. Don't think Toddy was
Andy
there.
Todd.
No,
No.
because
Brothers?
Andy Todd had played with me at Stirling.
Oh, did he?
Edwards brothers, Jamie McLaren, Ryan Edwards.
Yes.
Dumba had signed, McKechnie.
Yeah, McKechnie.
Matty Davies.
Scott
He
Neville.
was there. There was a lot of young boys.
Yeah.
I think at that
It was a
time,
young
Ali
team.
Was trying to
Yeah,
bring
he was
in a lot
like
of-
trying to bring in everyone, and then shit hit the ceiling.
You know what? That
Or the
team,
fans.
I reckon, there's someone. I think someone wrote an article about it. If you gave that team time, I would like to see where it went.
Oh,
Was it-
100%.
Was it
yeah.
Rio as well?
Who's
Oh,
Rio?
Rio. Oh,
The Japanese fella.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Rio Nagai.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was sick. Yeah, he was
there
so
at the time.
good. Yeah,
I saw Glory's missing like a good Brazilian and like a good like Asian import.
yeah. Kim,
like-
shout outs to Kim.
Kim
Like,
like
he's done a steady job, don't you think? No?
very slow starter, I'll say.
He's all right now. He's all right.
I thought he was playing for a few weeks, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Consistently.
Decent game in the Champions League. He played,
Yeah.
but he was no Rio Nagai. He was a legend. So Joe,
Yes, Trent.
as of today, CEO James Johnson, is that his name?
I don't know. Oh, is this the
The
FFA
A-League getting
boss?
suspended.
The
Yeah,
boss
yeah,
man.
Yeah, CEO of the FFA, James Johnson, I believe. A-League suspended, as of everything else. Indefinitely, I'm pretty sure. Maybe they're going to reevaluate
Forever,
on a
maybe.
month basis. Do you reckon the league could have continued if everyone flew to Sydney?
Oh, it could have hypothetically, but I think it's better if like they just can and don't give the title to Sydney. And just
Like,
write it
my
off.
one thing is they were getting so many viewers. Like the Sydney Derby was like gone gangbusters
Yeah,
around
like
the
because
world.
that got broadcast to Italy.
And, like, that was a
The
great game.
UK, everyone wanted to watch it.
You know what I mean? Like they just
even like the main Paddy Power account on Twitter was like posting about like Steve Ugarkovic like yesterday.
I did see this.
So that's like the only like good thing about the A-League like saying was like the exposure it got.
And like obviously you need to take the precautions.
Yeah.
I just feel like there was potential that it could have had this little market for like a few weeks.
Yeah.
How many games were left?
So
Roughly.
we got up to around 27, I think.
Would be like
Plus
6
the
rounds.
finals.
Some
There's
teams had
33
3
now.
games to play. Some
Must
teams
be
had
9.
6 games to play.
Yeah.
I think there's
Oh,
Those
really?
fixtures are just weird.
because Sydney have played like almost 3 less games than other teams. So it was 3 to 6 games.
You've just
So-
got to think in the long run. The players, especially from here, going over east,
That's
being
right.
away from their families for
Long
a
time.
month or two, depending if they're in finals. Who knows?
And then it's a terrible time to be away from your family.
Yeah, I feel
Do
bad
they
for all the
shorten-
imports.
Yeah.
Like imagine like poor Diego Castro.
Well, they
like,
told the imports you couldn't leave.
yeah,
but
like
they
his
all
whole
stayed.
family's in Spain, and Spain's like not good at the moment.
Yeah.
No, all the imports were told. I'm pretty sure that they could leave.
Yeah.
but none of them did.
Even like Big Greg. Imagine if he leaves.
We have to keep Big Greg here.
Yeah, we need to lock him down somewhere in a room and keep
Keep him
there.
safe.
And
Keep
give him a
Big
new
Greg
contract.
safe. Because the thing is, it's very. I mean, the games on the weekend are obviously behind closed doors, but some of them were actually cracking.
They're just missing something behind closed doors.
Well,
like,
obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's missing
Like,
a lot of
like
things.
Fox Sports should just like play like just like crowd noises in the background or something.
Hey, to be fair, we play with no crowd every week. You know what I mean?
I'm always at Florida.
You got to get up for it.
I'm there for the canteen every week.
Don't load me, Joey.
So we're probably not going to see. So obviously the podcast will go on. Some people have been asking.
Even so, like we haven't even talked about the games.
Yeah,
like
like literally half an hour in. So podcast will go on. Even if I have to talk about the games, but
we just keep our social distancing.
we will.
Hopefully Scott Morrison doesn't like say no more podcasts or whatever.
Yeah, 'cause we aren't breaking any guidelines.
It could be next.
So like there is a thing where it's like there's so many people are indoors now. There's going to be a rise in new podcasts being made, but you know,
I
Online.
would think so.
online,
Everything
yeah.
online now.
Everything online. So no more A-League, no more anything really, in terms of the sport.
You know what the football centre should do? You can like get like someone like you can train someone, keep them at home, get them on Skype, and you can just like coach them on Skype.
Mate, step ahead of you.
Joey,
come
things
on.
are being announced at 7 p.m.
Mate.
tonight.
Get on our platforms. Have a look.
Have a look, Joe.
Thursday, free session online.
Look at
Sign
this.
up. Free advertising. Thanks, Joey.
Yeah, you better sign up. You better sign up.
Football Centre platforms.
You better like and
Instagram,
subscribe.
Facebook.
Twitter, yeah.
No, not Twitter.
Yeah. We're not too active on Twitter.
Twitter's a bit of.
So
Not
I've
our-
also
not our
heard,
audience.
I've heard every now and then Neil Kilkenny does a session at the football centre.
Yes.
What's he like as one of the coaches there? What's his like approach?
I think he likes to help out, but he's a great role model.
Good guy.
Yeah, great role model to the kids, and yeah, Neil's been great since helped us out every now and then when we've asked.
Killer Kenny.
Killer Kenny. But yeah, down to earth guy.
He seems like when he plays, he's like very aggressive. He's like always like yelling at like someone, especially like Castro every now and then. Like when he's coaching kids, is he different?
He's a little bit different. I'd just say that's his passion.
Yeah.
He loves the sport. He loves he loves teaching. He loves the game. But he's had some career too.
Yeah, because he was at Leeds.
At Leeds,
He played against the best.
He's played against some players. I think he's mentioned that he played against Messi and Ronaldo at one stage.
Yeah.
So like, you got that on your CV. It's pretty.
Because he
pretty
was
cool.
in that Champions League run with Leeds, wasn't he?
He was.
Yeah.
He was. But yeah, no, he's a great guy to have around.
He's the best player I've played against. Like in my juniors, I don't know. No one's really made it that I've played against.
Obviously, they're not good enough then.
Yeah, no. What about you, Trent? Have you played against anyone good?
Let me think. No one that comes up to my head.
Nah.
I'm thinking of my 5 first team appearances.
Apart from like
3 years ago.
Apart from Chelsea, who's like the best team or the best like player you've played against?
So you got enough? You getting a photo with Fernando Torres?
I did.
Yeah.
I was trying to get the ball there from Trent. I couldn't get it.
Who?
Who? A-League. Who have I played against? I'm trying to think. Like even we went on a a tour of South Africa
right.
when I'd signed. And it's just some of the players there were just so sharp, like incredibly sharp. I reckon there's a lot of players around the world that probably won't make it to the big leagues, but are probably maybe good enough.
Yeah.
The odd one or two are probably good enough to, get to England, get to wherever.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? So like that South Africa trip.
Yep.
Like, did you go on like safaris or like team bonding, anything like that?
We did a proper safari. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
We had an elephant charge us. That was quite daunting. And like
that whole Glory team out injured. Reason.
The driver was so just calm about it. He was just like chilling. I was like, mate, there is a huge elephant coming at us, but he just chose not to move. Stay still. Probably knew what he was doing. Had his gun ready, but knew what he was doing.
Motorcycles on our end.
It's like were there like any other activities like white water rafting, anything like that, or?
No, not really. To be honest, we were there for football, Joey.
Yeah, true, fair enough.
We did do a few community activities at the time from memory, but do you know what? South Africa's really beautiful, but then there's obviously the poorer parts, and it really shows.
Yeah.
The two differences.
Contrast.
It's an experience because we're pretty lucky where we live.
No one got kidnapped.
No one got kidnapped, but that's probably
That's massive there. Yeah, I remember like 2010 World Cup.
and they.
Like, there's like a journalist, I think, that got kidnapped.
Really?
Yeah, back in the day.
Well, you could see it happening, especially when you went to the pretty poor areas, and it was scary.
Yeah.
You have to always lock your doors and just be ready just in case.
Did like Alistair Edwards like give each player like a gun or anything?
There were no guns handed out. We did have, from memory, security with us most of the time.
That's good.
As if like Tony Sage like put money on that.
I do remember some players actually getting robbed from our hotels.
Really?
Probably not. We'll go into detail with that though.
Okay. Now, talking about being robbed, Dean.
Oh, here we go.
Now, obviously the Peroni pandemic, very, very serious. But talking specifically football.
Yeah, the Peroni pandemic. I don't know. Yeah.
Just
Instead of saying coronavirus.
Okay, you're going with it?
Yeah,
Cool.
we're going with it. Peroni
I like
pandemic.
Decent.
Talking football. So in the A-League, like 120 players going off contract potentially when we go back to playing. Not good. I know I watched a really good video by Tifo Football, and they talked about like a lot of lower league English clubs obviously survive pretty much on just membership sale or like ticket sales.
Yep.
And like there's a potentially like so many clubs could go bankrupt, and I don't know what is going to happen when we do go back to playing because there's just been no money generated in any of the clubs.
So what does that have to do with being robbed?
Because some teams are being robbed of their income, Joe.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you
Some
that
clubs,
one. Yeah, okay,
some clubs
yeah.
being robbed of their income. That was a good segue. Joe, what do you think about clubs going bankrupt?
Yeah, no, obviously a lot of people are going to lose a lot of money. Obviously a lot of people losing their jobs, hospitality, like you had to fire Trent.
I wouldn't say he's being fired.
I haven't been
Yeah,
fired.
he's like...
We can't get rid of him.
Yeah.
He's one of a kind, Trent. Come on. Can't get rid of Trent. Can't get rid of him.
But yeah, Joe.
Yeah, no, because like coronavirus now, like everyone's like the whole economy's like about to shit the bed. Everyone says a recession's coming, but yeah, we'll see. Like hopefully everyone stays confident, support your local.
Exactly.
But yeah.
it's a sad time. It's
Yeah.
scary. It's affecting everyone. That's
This is
the
like the
thing.
first one like I've like lived through. So yeah, it's just
Yeah.
don't know what to expect.
No.
Like watching the news is so depressing.
Yeah, I kind of.
On like Sunday night, it was like at the hour news. I watched it. I finished it, and I was like, I'm sad.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to watch the news and be sad.
It
But
wasn't
like,
a serious Sunday. It was a.
no, it was a sober Sunday. Like Saturday, our Sundays have been cancelled for a while now.
Definitely.
What do you do on your Sundays now?
What do you do on the
Just-
weekend?
What do you do?
Honestly, film on the weekend.
Yeah, I might film on the weekends now.
Nothing
Probably
else to
could
do.
film every day, boys.
2 podcasts a week. We really could, to be honest.
It's just there's no actual viewing anymore, is there?
Yeah.
No football viewing.
Like our viewership's gone up in Italy though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Even
good.
like UK, it's gone up as well. So
They've just recently gone to lockdown, so that's a big
Yeah.
market there. We're not going to cover the Belarusian Premier League.
nah.
Should we though?
Yeah, there'll be like an illegal stream somewhere to watch it. So
Bate Borisov.
You want to say that?
They got beat, and they're meant to be one of the big. I'm pretty sure it's them. I'm hoping I'm
They're
right.
in Champions League sometimes, but
Yeah.
they're Borisov.
it's like
So
one of
you
those
guys
teams that always make it, but always finish fourth.
Yeah,
and
Chelsea.
concede,
They
like
always get in
25
Chelsea's
goals.
group. They always get in Chelsea's group. Joe, should we cover the last 4 A-League games in the
Oh, we may
foreseeable
as well,
future?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know who played, but
I'll tell you about them. Melbourne City beat the Mariners 4-2. This was
also Friday game.
Friday, I believe.
And they played it at like 2 o'clock Perth time, so I missed
Oh,
it.
very odd, very odd. McCluzzer had a hat-trick. Now, Jordan Murray scored 2 after we said he was very bad
Yeah,
the week before.
have you heard about the Sokkah
He
podcast?
scored, I actually saw those goals. They were decent.
Yeah, they were decent. So have you heard about the curse, Dino?
No.
Whenever we trash a player, the next week they always do like amazing.
So like we trashed Hoffman, he scored a banger the next week.
And, like, Scott
Murray
McDonald.
scored 2.
Donald. Yeah, he scored.
Happened to like one of the coaches as well. We bagged them next week.
Oh, John Paul DiMarini.
Yeah,
Yeah,
John
started playing
Paul.
amazing.
Yes, you did slag Western United. I do remember that one. I do remember that.
But I mean, that was so. Obviously, we saw a lot of City this weekend. But the most important game, we won't skip Brisbane and Newcastle. So Brisbane beat Newcastle 1-0.
That was Scott McDonald, wasn't it?
That was Scott
Yeah.
McDonald. Newcastle weren't very good this game. However, they were a lot better than the last game they played. But some Brazilian bloke watched the game and said he was supporting Newcastle and is very disappointed. All the way from
Happens, yeah.
Brazil.
Must have had money on them.
But no, Joe, can we talk about the Derby? Because this was a sick game.
Derby. Oh yeah, I actually watched this one. Yeah,
This was on
I
Saturday.
forgot. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah.
Western Sydney
No,
and...
was it 4:30?
It was.
Perth kickoff time.
Western Sydney and Sydney FC. Like, this was really bizarre as fans, but like, actually a very watchable game. Very watchable.
I just have a bad short-term memory. I think. I remember watching it. I can't remember the game.
Potentially,
though.
you could be paid to remember.
Yeah.
I'll talk about it. This was such a good game. Like, it's probably one of the best A-League games I've seen. And big up John Paul DiMarini because they played a really high pressing 3-5-2 against Sydney.
This game at all.
The Wanderers are the only team that haven't got beat to Sydney FC. Is that true?
Yeah, so they've won 2 and
1-2 drawn
Yeah, 1-2
1.
drawn 1. Yeah.
They got a bit fortunate with the goal, didn't they?
Yeah,
Wanderers.
but to be honest, like, so they were amazing. They just couldn't create a shot.
Yeah.
So they probably deserved that goal. But
Yep.
I like your goal celebration. Just went all out.
Did he go well?
Yeah, he got well. But I think we have said this in the past. JP DiMarini, he's cracked the Sydney FC code. So how to beat them?
He knows how to do something.
They were high pressing for like 35 minutes in the first half, and they tied it. Sydney scored, but it was impressive. But then. There was a game last night. Oh, Jets and
City.
Yeah, I've got the tail end of this.
Jets look so good.
Jets look good.
Yeah.
I reckon Jets could make top 6, but I don't
If we
think
played.
I don't think anything like the season will finish. So
Yeah, no.
that's a bit stiff
Houlihan
on
is
them.
so good when he came on. He doesn't miss a pass.
See, I remember his first game he came back, he was horrible. I don't know who
Off
it was
the-
against.
off the bench,
Off
yeah.
the bench,
Yeah.
he was shocking. And everyone was like, it's the little Messi or something.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Irish Messi.
Irish
Wessie.
Messi.
Wessie.
The Wessie. But yeah.
Yeah,
But
no.
I haven't watched since.
Ugarkovic scored a banger.
I was so saucy.
Yeah, Fitzgerald actually scored a decent goal.
I was watching after the game because I missed the first half. I was watching like after the game. I was like, show the highlights of the game. It took them like 20 minutes. No, I just completely like
Fox
forgot
Sports
about
really
it,
wanted to
mate.
draw it out. Last A-League game ever.
Yeah.
But Nick Fitzgerald falls into the Connor Payne camp of a winger that doesn't, in a Andrew Hall camp. Plays a lot of games, scores like 1 goal every 20 games. But decent goal.
I didn't see it because Fox Sports took too long to show it.
So I was very sad the game's over.
Yeah, well, it's not over. Yeah, I did.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it is over.
Well, it depends how long for, because it's going to be bad for the players that only contracted for a season.
Yeah,
so
so
how's that going to work?
Yeah,
you know,
especially if games after like 30 June.
So much to work out.
And that's how the A-League is, though. There's not a lot of 2-3 year deals.
Long-term deals.
Yeah, it's a lot of year-to-year basis. But yeah, who knows?
The one positive is, do you reckon, you know how the Oileries boys got banned?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, for that whole thing, yeah.
To not
Yeah,
play
they-
the Oileries.
yeah.
Yeah, I think they can play in the Oileries because the
But is that going ahead?
well, it's postponed. Is it? Is
Like,
it what?
yeah, it's been like will get postponed, but like, how does that affect players who like age out? Because like
that
under
is question.
23s.
You're right, Joe.
Do
You're
they
right.
just postpone it a year?
Do you hold the birthday?
No, you can't put that against them.
You know, so do you push that birthday like that?
Yeah, like surely you do that.
Because that's the reason I'm talking about that is because Atkinson is insane. The right back from Melbourne City.
I love how he always cuts in, has a shot. That's why I like him at right backs.
Yeah, no, and he played really good in the Mariners game. He's good at goals, but
I feel like anyone can play good against the Mariners though.
I reckon Atkinson should
I
go to
actually had
Sokkah
high
originally.
hopes for him. I thought they were doing really well at the
You
start.
know, they play well, but they just can never get it. They just can't defend.
Do they concede too many goals?
Yeah, they're defending. Yeah.
So like they're actually good in possession, and then they'll just go ahead and concede a stupid goal. You know,
Because like their best like centre backs like a chess player. Like legit, what's his name?
Actual
Ziggy Gordon.
Yeah, Ziggy Gordon. He was like he couldn't cut it as like a professional chess player, and it's like a legit like 100% thing.
But he could cut it as a professional chess
Well, he
player.
was like he had to make the choice. It was like soccer or chess.
Did he choose the right
That is a
decision?
tough one. That is a tough one. Man, like professional chess player. Tell me about
Imagine
it.
that. Like you don't have to do pre-season or anything. It'd be so good. Hey,
It's not a
you
physically
just do whatever.
exertive activity,
No.
chess. So that's about it, Joe, on the A-League front
Yeah, for now at least.
for now.
But we still have our Q&As,
We do, Joe.
which I'll get up now.
Okay.
Cool, yeah, so we still have our Q&As every week.
Yes.
Every week on Twitter or Instagram, I'll post Q&As and send your questions in.
Send them
And
in.
that's what people have done this week.
Lovely.
So first one is from Chicken Treat Fan Club.
Yes.
Big ups. He says, how do you feel about Kurt Ams having customised number plates with Ams on them? I think I've heard about this as well.
He does not. No, get him off. He doesn't deserve that. I don't know if he hasn't made that reputation. Because
I feel like it's a cool, like, I was looking at, like, personalised plates before, but, like, with, like, SU on them.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
SIW. But it's, like, $500-600, and I was like, I can spend money
I mean,
in better
how much does
things.
he love himself? He just probably watches his games back. He watches his decisions back, and he's like, oh, I don't like
He's
that.
like, missed that one.
What do I feel about it? I don't like it. I don't like it, Fraser.
Who's your favourite A-League ref, Dean?
Favourite.
Yeah.
Favourite?
Or least favourite?
Yeah, notable.
To be honest, I don't really know their
Who's your
names.
favourite MPL one? Because I know all
Oh,
the
come
MPL
on, I can't
ones.
do that, can I? They're going to be watching. They're going to be watching. MPL. I don't know. Oh,
Like Josh Fielding.
The Sarah boy.
I'm going to say Tommy.
Tommy.
There's a guy.
Oh, yeah, with the
Tommy
Tads Lower. He was the
Oh,
best
yeah,
one
okay.
to
Mate,
ref
what a
for.
guy.
Great bloke.
Tommy.
Actually, just on a quick note, the ref in the Jets City game was actually really good.
Who was
And
it?
It was new. He only knows like 6 senior game. It was interesting. Don't know his name though.
Oh, he looks like baby faced.
He did, but he was old.
Yeah, and he has like a very defined face. I
Yeah,
think.
but he was very good. But yeah.
Yeah, big ups.
Which ref went to, was it the championship?
Yeah, that's.
What's his grand final? Very sure that one.
The grand
Gillett,
final one.
yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
Gillett?
No, I actually met him. Good bloke.
He must have done well to get over there.
He must have done well to get over the grand final.
Because he's done like VAR for like a few
well,
like EPL
yeah,
games.
yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of VAR?
Well, I don't know. It's obviously not in our league, but it's controversial. It's just not. You're losing that passion out of the sport.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
like it.
when you're celebrating a goal, but you can't really celebrate because you're not sure if it's actually, being allowed.
Like, it's
And yeah,
it's the fun police.
Yeah, you're losing the fun out of it, out of the game, the passion, what's the word,
just the emotion.
Human error.
the
Human error.
scenes.
It's, I guess I get people, they were asking for video,
The standard of refereeing in Australia
Yeah.
is just so poor.
I just don't know why the margins are so tight that they haven't hit it yet.
They just like
They haven't got it
lose
right.
all the like the human emotion out of the game.
Of course.
And
Yeah.
And
like I want to cry now. It's sad.
Don't cry, Joe.
No crying joke.
But yeah, we got another question from Peter Bell's saddest disciple. He says, "Can you get Lee Broxham to play a live set on the show?"
I think we need to Skype him in.
Yeah, well, he's
keen,
free
surely.
at the moment. Yeah,
He's free. He's been DJing.
He's got time.
Yeah, because like he put out a video this week and
He did.
it was like him like DJing and then he zoomed out and like all these like dolls.
Yeah,
it was like one of
Toy
those
Story.
memes or whatever.
Interesting.
I think he should re-upload to the SoundCloud because I checked. I thought he would have re-uploaded. He didn't.
Yeah, he'll have free time now.
Still 7 years ago, Lee.
It's like that's a good hobby to have.
DJing, yeah.
When you were at Glory, by the way, who had like control of like the decks like pre-game, if you can remember?
I'm trying to think. I think a few of the younger boys at stages.
That's a big responsibility as well.
It is. It's huge.
Like,
even,
very big.
Even to this day, it's still. Even in our change room, like
Yes, I remember when I
we've got someone now, but and we've got our set songs.
Big expectation.
But like then you've got the older boys that were there. So like,
Yeah.
what are they like? We had Michael Floreat was there as well.
Oh, really?
So you know, different types of music, different eras. Some would say.
Thwaitie would like anything, I reckon.
Yeah, Thady was pretty cool.
But yeah, next question is from Mikey. And he says, which state's borders should be kept shut after coronavirus is finished?
Adelaide. South Australia.
Hey,
Yeah.
Adelaide. I've probably had the best pasta I've ever had from Adelaide.
From Adelaide.
When we went on in the FFA Cup, I don't remember
right.
the restaurant. The pasta we had though, boys.
Keep the borders open.
All I'm saying
Keep
is
the
get
borders
back to
open.
Adelaide.
Was it better than Sienna's Leaderville? Anything's better than
It's a different state. So Adelaide won. You know, they're right there.
Yeah.
Can't comment on Sienna's.
I reckon post
Tony.
Prony pandemic we should get a A-League team in Tasmania.
Oof.
That's
You think?
yeah, I think so.
And Northern Territory.
Yeah, just get them everywhere.
Like one needs to be in Canberra.
Canberra, they've got a women's team.
Just get like the politicians to
They've got a
like,
youth team.
I don't know, put some money aside or something. They'll do
Anyway,
something.
Tasmania, Canberra, Northern Territory.
Yeah.
Get it.
Got another question from Ollie Bumba. He says, name 3 players and or managers you wouldn't mind being stuck in a room with for quarantine. So obviously number 1, Diamante.
Okay.
Because he'd keep you happy.
Alino,
With positive vibes.
Alino.
Dane, who would you want to be stuck in a room with?
See, I'd get Ronaldo for those gym vibes. Have
Yeah.
you seen his rig?
Currently. He's
Like
been working
current-
out like every day.
Yeah, but there was a photo that just went viral on social media. His rig's different planet.
Insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the gym, he'll bring the gym.
He'll bring the gym vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trent, who would you want to be stuck in a room with?
John Paul Dimarini. We'll have a good chat. I want to really.
Maybe that's a
Oh,
conversation.
see, I was going to say someone different for you, Chedo. I was going to say Antonio Conte. You know, that tactical presence.
I really want to. Yeah. I want to dive into. We'll say Conte. I want to dive into his tactics. You know,
Into
we
that
could
brain.
chat for hours. You know, angles, screening, positioning,
Little cafe.
deep line midfielders, trequartista. You know how to use them.
We've got another question from Waterboy. He's stuck in Europe at the moment.
Is this Jordan?
Yeah, Jordan. He says things to do in Europe while the whole continent is under lockdown. You can rave in Berlin. I'm surely they're still open.
Yeah.
Are you allowed out?
I have heard.
No, you're just stuck in the rave
Stuck.
for quarantine.
I have heard. Jigsaw puzzles are flying off the shelves.
Or,
I
you
guess-
know, Monopoly,
Yeah.
board games.
Jenga.
Because like even like in Perth, like all the shops now are like selling out of like
Gym
gaming
equipment.
consoles.
Yeah.
And gym equipment.
Yeah.
Even like desktop monitors. I needed one for work. Had to buy one online because they were like sold
I'd buy a
out
PS4
at Office
Jordan
Works.
if you hadn't already.
PS4. See, I've been looking into that. What's the best price for a PS4? You know,
we'll get
you
one
get
of
a
our
cheap
listeners.
one now,
That's
I reckon.
to
I reckon
suss one
JB.
for you.
Good question.
JB.
JB?
Just check Gumtree. Find like some like dodgy bloke.
Just trust him.
Yeah. We've got a question. Yeah, a question from Alfie. He says thoughts on COVID 20.
Oof.
Must be coming out September, I think.
So is it called COVID-19 because it originated in the year 2019?
Or it's like,
Oh, yeah.
like 'cause I think there's different strands of COVID. So like
Okay.
there's like COVID 1, 2, and like every
Right.
new strand is like a higher up number.
Okay.
I could be talking complete bullshit.
Okay. I've got a feeling it's because
Good
the
chance.
first
I
case
feel like there's
started
like-
in 2019.
Or that.
I
Or
reckon
there's just,
Treno.
yeah, because there's like enough like false news going around about
No
COVID.
one
I
knows.
feel like we shouldn't add to that, I think.
No. Hopefully we never get to COVID-20.
Yeah. That's a scary thought. We've got another question from Ivan or Ivan.
Yep.
He says, music producers and DJs are now spending a lot more time in the studio to perfect their brand new tracks. Can't wait for the new dance hits we have in store. What music are you anxiously waiting for?
I don't know if I'm anxiously waiting, but Dino, what do you got?
Me, I'm not a huge music fan.
I reckon when Robin Schulz releases a new album, I'll be all over it.
What do you listen to then if you don't listen to music?
Me?
You just listen to the Sokkah
see, there's
pod,
a lot of Netflix, a lot of Sokkah pod. You know, just reminiscing about Joey's voice.
Yeah.
Trento. You know, your tactical Maurizio Sarri. I just like to listen to these types of guys.
Yeah, fair play. Wouldn't mind Kanye West putting out a new album, like one that like isn't like too religiously.
Was the Weeknd's album good?
I haven't listened to it.
Over Instagram.
I haven't listened to it. I listened to the first Weeknd album, loved it. Second one, I just never got around to listening to.
Like I know his recent like new songs have been pretty good.
Yeah, like I'll go home and like next week we can do like an in-depth analysis of the Weeknd's new album.
The Weeknd's new album.
Because like there's no football on, so what are we going to talk about? But yeah, like if Kanye West comes out with a new album, like one that isn't like from church, and it's like
well, he can't go to church anymore, so
yeah. Actually, on Sunday morning, I was like just like, in my room, I was playing like Football Manager or something, and like I hear like these church hymns, and like Mum's like on an iPad just like live streaming church.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I would have like loved to have seen like all the comments in that. It's like amen, praise the Lord.
See, I reckon Streamgate, our sponsors, Love and Life.
Yeah, Dennis is going to make big bucks.
Dennis has really hit the big time.
Yeah, but like I've been paying attention to the stock market.
Have you, Joe?
Yeah, not like I bought shares in BHP that they've kept their value.
Okay.
Everywhere else there's like shut the bed nearly.
Wow. So did you buy them low? Ideally.
Ideally, yeah.
Yeah.
If they stay or if they don't get any lower, I'll be happy.
Okay.
But yeah, banks there rebounded today a bit. Same with Qantas.
All right.
But yeah, no, it's interesting. Where would you invest your money, Dean?
Oh.
Bitcoin, LFE?
I think you're on the right track. All these companies that are, you know, going downhill, get in now while the shares are low. And
can you buy shares in the football centre?
We're not publicly
not
traded.
if you got to invest some money in
you
it
should do
for
it,
us,
yeah.
or what?
We can put some podcast money like
Shout it
towards the
out.
football centre.
Our patron money. So Joe, ideally we need to get like Bluetooth mics, so the computer can be like over there.
Yeah,
And
we
we
don't
just
even
be-
need a computer. Yeah,
Yeah, we just be
eventually.
chilling like. So because you sent me a photo of Paul and Vuj, I was just like.
That's why we're
sitting
filming
in
outside.
the
We got
street.
the inspo from them.
Yeah. And I said, so we're going to film outside more often on the weekend
Yeah.
now. Cause
We can film in Dino's backyard.
Oof. That's a
Dino,
nice backyard.
I've seen
Ooh.
photos of your backyard.
Mate, soccer pitch in the backyard.
Oh, what pictures? It's just
No, to be honest, we're on the back of a school.
Oh, really?
Football pitch.
I like it.
I saw
coaching
you put that on like your
sessions.
Instagram or something, and I was like, surely that's like a hotel or something. But no,
My
Cheers,
place.
the big man
My
lives
place. I'm
not
in a
there.
good little spot.
Yep.
we'll be there next week recording.
Boys, more than welcome to
It's a
come
good
down.
view, to be honest.
Great view. You know, got Cottesloe Beach.
Because you know what, like the Dorians where Perth Soccer Club play, like
Don't
that
Gardens,
back up
that's not
there.
bad.
I would love an apartment there. Imagine like every Saturday morning, just
the-
wake up.
Every time I go there, I'm
On
like,
the
I want to buy
balcony.
one of those apartments.
You got 6 hours of football.
Yeah, oh, yes, sorted. Like you don't even need KO.
So
or
if you
anything.
don't live in Perth, Darwin Gardens, Perth Soccer Club play there, and there's literally apartments right on one end, like behind the goals. There's apartments. It's so good.
Yeah. But yeah, got anything else we want to talk about today, or
No, I think we've made it just in time. The sun has set.
Dan, you can do a quick ad for the football centre.
No.
I think we've already plugged it.
Yeah, we've already plugged the
Yeah, you
football
don't even
centre,
know
haven't
when
we?
you open next anyway, so.
To be honest, no one does.
Come on, Joe.
Joey, don't be harsh on that comment, mate. Heard in small businesses, you know.
Yeah. No, but seriously, guys, support your small businesses.
Yes.
I went to my local cafe today.
Yep.
Because like, I had an hour lunch and I was like, I'm bored. So I went to the cafe.
What'd you get?
An iced latte.
Okay.
Went straight through me though. Hey, it wasn't a good one. It wasn't a good one.
I don't want to know about
So-
that, do we?
I think I'm gonna have to try another cafe.
If you've made it this far.
Boys,
Yeah.
community coffee, Subiaco.
Community coffee.
No,
Hit it up.
I've been there. It's good because
I
I
reckon we should
like
film
I
Coffee's
work in that
very good.
area. It's not bad there.
Very good.
We should film
There's
it.
also one
And
called. Oh, you
No,
can- no.
the cinnamon buns. Are you into those?
I could
The
be.
cinnamon.
could
Yeah,
be.
I've heard because they get their cinnamon buns from
North
North
Street
Street
Deli.
store. Yeah,
Ah,
or
okay.
Deli. Yeah.
Good man. Good
Joey,
man.
do they
Joey's
know?
on.
He's
He
on.
knows his
Yeah.
stuff. He's been there.
Okay. I like it.
Because I could. I want like one of the Floreat boys work there or something.
Phil Arnold.
Could
yes.
be him. Yeah.
First
Oh,
team
I've had a
player.
coffee there.
Good coffee.
It's a little warehouse around the back.
Yes.
Yeah, I
It's
have
like
been
a
there.
car
It's
park,
like a
ain't it?
hidden little gem like
Yeah.
the football centre.
We can record there one day maybe.
You know what?
I reckon you could.
He'd like it.
He would.
Yeah. It's a nice vibe there.
He'd appreciate the plug.
Yeah.
He'd
Okay.
appreciate
Yeah.
the plug.
I've had a coffee there.
So yeah, Subiaco coffee community.
Community Coffee.
That place. I keep on forgetting like the names to like our sponsor and everything.
Yeah.
Because like like our vintage shirts, they're vintage soccer shirts.
And you call them like retro football shirts. Retro football
Still
tops.
sounds nice, just not the plug.
Like it's the same idea. But
Retro football tops.
Anyway, anything else or?
I think that's it, Joe.
Yeah. Thanks, Dean, for coming on.
Boys,
I
thank
would
you.
handshake you, but
Just
social distancing.
one of those ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, cheers. Thanks for
Ciao.
everything.
Thank you for
listening,
listening.
boys.
We'll be back next week stronger.
We will. Maybe quicker.
Yeah, it's faster. Yeah, harder, better, faster, stronger.
Ciao.
Until next week.
What you talk about the games?